There are discoveries that challenge our understanding of the universe. And then there are discoveries that don't just challenge science, they break it open. Events so impossible, so deeply unsettling, that they force us to question whether we've ever truly understood the cosmos at all. What if I told you that a single leaked image, captured in complete secrecy, never meant for public eyes, could hold evidence of something not just unnatural but engineered? Something that shouldn't exist in nature. Something that behaves less like a rock from deep space, and more like a machine. The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's most powerful eye on the universe, has just leaked an image of an object so strange, so meticulously structured, and so profoundly disturbing that NASA scientists were reportedly urged to classify it instantly. But somehow, the truth slipped out anyway. This isn't science fiction. This isn't a movie. This is 3I Atlas, an interstellar visitor doing things no natural object has ever done. And what the James Webb Telescope just saw might confirm our deepest fears. Stay with me, because the deeper we go, the more the illusion of a predictable universe begins to collapse. The leaked image that ignited a firestorm across the astronomy community came from a high-resolution infrared capture, taken during Webb's routine calibration sweep. What it revealed was chilling. 3I Atlas, originally labeled a comet, is emitting a concentrated, needle-thin beam of light from its sun-facing side. Not a reflection. Not a flare. A projection. A coherent, directional beam, like a cosmic searchlight cutting through empty space. Even more unsettling, the core of the object displays perfect structural symmetry, precise 120-degree angles forming a faint hexagonal outline. This is geometry, not chaos. Structure, not accident. Nature does not build with rulers and compasses. But machines do. An anonymous scientist from the European Southern Observatory described it off the record with one word: mechanical. So what are we really looking at? A cosmic artifact? A probe? Or something far more sophisticated than any natural object we've ever studied? Whatever it is, it doesn't obey physics. A comet's tail should always flow away from the sun. That's basic astrophysics. But 3I Atlas defies that rule. Its tail flows toward the sun, as if pulled inward or intentionally directed. Early theories suggested exotic dust jets, until simulations showed the symmetrical flow pattern was impossible without artificial intervention. Then came the Webb data, and the tail wasn't constant. It pulsed. Every 16 hours, synchronized with the object's rotation, the tail unleashed bursts of reflective particles that mirrored solar wavelengths instead of absorbing them. That's not dust. That's manipulation of light. Could it be a solar sail? Radiation-based steering? Or something far more advanced, a propulsion method we haven't even imagined? Then came the trajectory. 3I Atlas entered our solar system from above the ecliptic plane, taking a path that suspiciously mirrors deep space missions designed by NASA. A precise, multi-planet gravity assist chain around Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. Only instead of using these slingshots to conserve fuel, the object accelerated. Avi Loeb pointed out that the probability of such a trajectory occurring naturally is less than 1 in a billion. Its path looks both strategic and intentional, like a delivery route. But delivery of what? Even more unsettling. The object is scheduled to disappear behind the sun at the exact moment Earth's telescopes are blinded by solar interference. A perfect window to vanish, or to do something without being seen. Meanwhile, U.S. Space Command and every major planetary defense agency have remained silent. The fastest, largest interstellar object in history enters our solar system, and the military has nothing to say? Leaked reports from the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office suggest otherwise. They claim the object is being used in classified simulations, scenarios designed for planetary threat assessments. Analysts are treating it like a reconnaissance probe. One that can't be intercepted, can't be outrun, and can't be fully observed. Then came the symbol. Researchers examining the leaked Webb image discovered a faint geometric imprint near the luminous region, a triangular formation surrounded by concentric arcs. Invisible in natural light, but clear in infrared. At first, it was dismissed as pixel noise, until its consistency with the object's rotation proved otherwise. The pattern bears eerie resemblance to ancient symbols found in Sumerian tablets and Vedic star diagrams, shapes some fringe theorists associate with early contact myths. Mainstream scientists mocked the idea. But the imprint remained. Perfect. Intentional. Impossible to ignore. As observatories scrambled for more data, governments reacted with urgency. Cease and desist notices. Suspensions of private telescope access. API shutdowns. Even amateur astronomers found their systems abruptly locked out. A leaked diplomatic cable revealed an unscheduled emergency meeting at the United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs. 5 major powers attended. They left with a joint silence protocol. When global rivals suddenly agreed to keep quiet, something enormous is being hidden. Then came the impossible failure. James Webb attempted one more observation, and its own AI refused to lock onto the target. Autonomous focus lock denial. Engineers had never seen anything like it. Almost at the same moment, amateur observers reported rhythmic flashes in the area where the object should have been, as if something in the void was flashing back. Some began asking the unthinkable. Does the object know it's being watched? Then came the collapse of instruments. Spectrometers malfunctioned. Gyroscopes drifted. CubeSats monitoring solar winds went dark when passing near the object's projected path. It wasn't emitting energy, it was absorbing it. As if feeding. But the most disturbing discovery came from telemetry logs. Strange fluctuations hidden within the return signal from 3I Atlas formed repeating biological patterns, sequences resembling RNA. Not a message for our ears. A message for our cells. A biogenic algorithm. A template. An activation code. And then, 3I Atlas vanished. No heat trail. No Doppler shift. No debris. One moment it was there. The next, it was mathematically gone. But before disappearing, it flashed 13 rapid pulses, too precise to be random. Cryptographers initially thought they were Morse code. They weren't. They were part of a recursive pattern, a signature, like software announcing itself. This raised terrifying questions. Was 3I Atlas not a machine at all, but a form of synthetic intelligence encoded in fractal geometry and light? A thinking construct embedded in radiation? As scientists scrambled for answers, a signal was detected, not from the object, but from Earth. A directed microwave transmission from near-Earth orbit aimed straight at the last known location of 3I Atlas. Someone on Earth responded. Not publicly. Not officially. Quietly. Secretly. And then Earth itself began to change. Bioluminescent organisms in the deep ocean started pulsing in unfamiliar rhythms. The ionosphere shifted without solar activity. High-altitude plants altered their circadian cycles as if reacting to an invisible trigger. It was as if the planet was listening. When astrophysicists charted the paths of Oumuamua, Borisov, and 3I Atlas together, the pattern became undeniable, a 3-point sequence forming a spiral aimed directly at Earth. Not random visitors. Not accidents. A sequence. A map completing itself. And the next object won't arrive from the edges of space. It will appear inside our solar system. That moment came faster than anyone expected. A small observatory in Argentina detected a new anomaly, moving slower, larger, and on a direct intercept path. They named it 4I Icon. The observatory went offline within hours. But not before releasing a single blurred image, a silhouette with 3 points and a spiraling tail of faint light. Atlas was not the beginning. Atlas was the signal. And Icon is the response. At the heart of it all is the pattern, the quiet rhythm connecting every object, every signal, every anomaly. A cadence older than our species. A presence so advanced it doesn't communicate in words. Because it doesn't need to. Maybe humanity was never alone. Maybe the universe was never silent. And maybe the first message wasn't sent to us, it was sent through us.